It's starting. Hey everyone, good morning and welcome to this episode of More Than Just Task Management. My name is Anna Angelova. I am a co-host of this daily podcast that helps you build a thriving business. And I'm a business coach and consultant, and I have Joris Minnesvand here with me, my co-host and fellow business consultant. Morning, Joris.
Good morning, Anna. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. And we are in the middle of our 5-day series talking about meetings. Monday, if you missed it, on Monday we talked about daily meetings. Yesterday we talked about weekly meetings. And surprise, surprise, today is all about monthly. So this is what we'll be diving into today's conversation, I think, how to maximize the impact of monthly meetings. And in general, when it comes to small businesses or mid-sized businesses, you might want to have two types of monthly meetings, right? So one type of monthly meeting is meeting with everyone, like company-wide meeting. This is one type. And then the other kind of meetings that you might want to have monthly is one-on-ones with your team, right? Like one-on-ones with people in your team. So, and why, so why do you want to have a company-wide meeting, right? Like, why is it important? And the thing is that a monthly meeting with your company, with everyone within the company, allows you to, one thing, celebrate progress, celebrate achievements. It allows you to create that ownership even within your team, because let's be real, like when we talk about like having a small business, in a way, every single person is an owner in the business. Like, if you have a team of 3 to 5 people, like every single person is so important, and their contribution is so important. So having that monthly meetings with everyone, where yesterday we talked how weekly meetings allow us to step a little bit back, and we're not on the ground anymore, we go on a balcony. Well, the monthly meetings lift us even higher. Like, we are starting to look at things even from a higher perspective. Like, we start to think about goals that are further down the road, not just the operational. We're starting to have strategic conversations as well. And then when it comes to the one-on-ones, it's this one is really important, because when you think about it with one-on-ones, you want to connect with your team, you want to know your people. So for you to be able to lead your team effectively, getting to know them, getting to know what drives them, what motivates them, how they work, how they communicate, is so important. So from our experience, from my experience as well, these are the two types of monthly meetings you want to have. You might say, oh, okay, I don't need the one-on-ones, or I don't need the company-wide, but we highly recommend having these two types of meetings like every month. And oh, you were muted.
Oh, go ahead. It's okay. Continue.
Well, I wanted to hear if there's anything you wanted to say, like any other type of monthly meeting that you have seen, especially in the corporate world, right? That might translate to small, mid-sized businesses.
I think, yeah, no, not really. Mostly, when if we consider daily meetings, you're reviewing tasks. When you get at a bigger level, weekly, monthly goes more towards, like you said, bigger goals, right? So you align. Are you aligning the goals? So in a monthly meeting, you don't talk about daily tasks. What happened? What are we doing today? Yesterday? It's all about alignment. Are we aligned with our goals? Are we going the right way? And if it's a one-to-one, are we aligned when you're chatting with the employees, your team members? Are we aligned with your goals, your project goals? There's your career goals. It's more of an alignment meeting than anything, than detailed, project level meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. They become more high level, and what you were saying, it actually ties very well with Um, the next things that, again, we repeated them a few times in the previous episodes and keep on repeating them today as well. Clear objectives. Like what's the objective of the meeting, right? Like no matter whether you're setting up a daily meeting, a weekly, monthly, ad hoc, whatever it is, clear objective. What's the goal? Why are we meeting? And ensure that every single person understands the purpose of the meeting and expected outcomes. That's why you never, never, never send a meeting saying let's chat or something like this. Like you always put the proper appropriate name for the meeting, then the description with the purpose, expected outcome, what's the agenda. You can create a template for yourself to use it, so you can make things a little bit create the meetings a little bit faster. But setting it's so important, and people we've seen so many people not do this properly, and everyone is wondering, oh, why are we meeting? What is this for? So again,
Yeah,
repeating
another
it for the
one. Oh
millionth
my
time.
God, another one is when I see it in my inbox.
Yep, yep.
5:32 p.m. They sent a meeting invite for 6 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
And especially when we
Huh?
talk about weekly meetings, right? When we talk about, sorry, not weekly, but monthly meetings, like you can schedule this so much, so like way in advance, like
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. You
And
can set it in advance, set it with proper goals, let everybody know ahead of time. We have this monthly meeting. This is the purpose. Bring it up and just tell them in the in your meetings what is the purpose of this. Why is it being repeated every month? And like I said again, don't do it on Fridays.
yeah, very important.
Don't
Don't do
set
it on
this up on
Friday.
Friday.
Uh,
Monday
uh,
morning, Monday
yeah,
afternoon, not on Fridays.
yeah. Don't do this on Fridays.
Follow the no Friday meeting, no meeting Fridays.
No
That's
meeting
what you
Friday.
want.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
no meeting
love this
Fridays.
one. No meeting
Yep,
Fridays.
yep.
And
All
then
right.
the other thing about like when you think about the preparation for the monthly meetings, right?
Mhm.
So for the one-on-ones, of course, you want to have for every single one, you want to have clear agenda. And one-on-ones meetings will probably be in general, they'll be shorter, right? They'll be can be 30 minutes to an hour. Mm, When it comes to the overall meeting you have with your team, though, like depending on how big your team is, where your organization is, this meeting can be anywhere from an hour to a couple of hours, even half a day, right? Like for you to step aside, right? And as I said, use it to celebrate, use it to realign, use it to create that camaraderie and ownership. And in terms of preparing for the meeting, especially like those company-wide meetings, you want to distribute relevant materials in advance. Let people see what like not just the agenda, but also things that you'll be sharing. Yeah, you might want to surprise them in some ways, but share the information with them in advance so they know, so they're prepared, so they come prepared with questions. And of course, assigning different roles, responsibilities, like who is talking about things, and engaging during the meeting, engaging people, right? Like, especially with a small team, you want to engage people. Like, yeah, if it's a little bit of a bigger team, you might not be able to engage every single person. Although nowadays, like when we meet mm, virtually, right? Like we actually there are so many things that we can use, like so many features now. Like there are different polls that you can use to ask questions throughout the meeting so people can respond. So there are ways to engage people virtually and of course in person as well. And you don't want this to be a boring type of meeting, right? Like because especially if it needs to be a little bit longer, right? 2 hours, 3 hours, or even half a day. Like you want this to be
Yeah.
engaging. You want it to be even entertaining, right? Like the celebration, the don't be afraid to go overboard. Don't be afraid to shower your team with love.
Hmm.
Because we all need this, we all crave this. Use it
Yep.
for
Yep.
opportunity, even as a team building opportunity, right?
Hmm. Absolutely. And please don't do those PWC and KPMG preset games. Oh, say something fun about yourself. I'm like, really? If I say
Yeah.
hear this one more time, I'm gonna leave the meeting. It's like make it, like make it genuine. And when it's
Genuine,
genuine,
yeah, yeah.
it's not, you're not following a template, and the people, your team members, won't feel like they are in a template. Just
Yeah,
make it
and
open, fun, understand what is your team. If you really know your team members, you would know what to do for fun in the meetings.
spot on. This is where like the one-on-one meetings really help you, because when you have those one-on-ones and really know your team, you know how to
Hmm.
engage them and how to do this and how to
Yeah.
manage, like encourage participation from the quieter members as well as like the ones who always
Me,
speak
the
up.
quiet
So,
one.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Hmm.
and of course, like with every single meeting, action items, right? Like the outcome, you want to have the outcome. You want to share, like if there's any follow up things like this, share things with the team after that. And
Hmm.
these are common things for meetings, but a lot of us are not doing them.
Hmm.
And like for these types of meetings, like the monthly, like the worst thing you can do is not have them, right? Like this is the biggest mistake we
Yeah.
see, like no, not having them. If you have them, another thing that we are seeing is that at some point they can become a little bit tedious, right? It's like, oh, another
Hmm.
monthly meeting, another.
Yeah.
And while this is the beauty of leadership, right? Like this is the beauty of being a business owner and being a leader, that things always evolve. And like we holding those competing ideas, right, in your mind and figuring out how can we do something. So we people, like we naturally crave consistency. We want to know what's going on. We want to know that things are stable, but at the same time we
Hmm.
get bored. At the same time,
Yeah.
things become tedious, and we actually want
Hmm.
novelty. So how can you hold these two ideas, that we
Hmm.
want the consistency, we want the structure, we want to know what's going on, uh, we want things to not change, but at the same time we want novelty, right?
Hmm. That's
So
that's one of the struggles of leadership.
yeah, and the best, some of
Yeah.
the best leaders, they actually have those opposing ideas and create things that are so innovative. And we might talk about some of those books with the opposable mind, and how to create great solutions in some point at some point in future
Hmm.
episodes. But one of the
Yeah.
common pitfalls with those monthly meetings is that they can become a little bit too tedious, right? They can become a
Hmm.
little bit too, um, oh, again, one meeting,
Monotonous.
again,
Yeah.
monotonous. Yeah. So it doesn't mean change things every single month, right? Like you don't have
Hmm.
to change things every single month. But you want to get feedback from your team, right? And this is one of the other things, like getting feedback from your team, how like to for them to rate the meeting, like on a scale from 1 to 10, where was it? What would make it a 10, right? So
Hmm.
this way you get better at hosting these meetings, at creating these meetings. So definitely have monthly meetings, and do your best to improve them every single time you host them. And you see a difference in how your team engages, the ownership they show, and what they do uh, when you start showing them real numbers, like you review the P&L with them, and you really show them, this is how much we achieved this month, great job. And not just the words, right? Of course you want to reward your team for their achievement. You want to reward them in like monetary ways, you want to reward them in unexpected ways with gifts and things that they enjoy. And then of course you want to engage them with, okay, looking forward, this is where we're going. Get ideas from them. Like, really get a buy-in from them for everything that's going on, and how you're mm, scaling the business, how you're building the business forward. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think these are the main things on my mind for the monthly meetings.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I
Yeah.
know we've shared a lot, and like our monthly meetings for now are small ones, right? Like it's the two of us meeting every month, and having strategic conversations. And we're actually looking forward to having more team members with us in the near future. So we'll definitely keep you posted on any ideas and developments around monthly meetings. So, but the biggest mistake we see with people we work with is that they don't have this monthly. They have quarterly, right? They have quarterly meetings or annual meetings, but no monthly meetings. And quarterly is not enough. Quarterly in today's fast-paced world, quarterly is not enough. So if you don't have this type of monthly meetings, the company-wide and also one-on-ones, your challenge for April is to schedule these types of meetings, start meeting with your team, start learning, view everything as an experiment. You don't have to get it perfect. You just have to start it. You just have to get it going.
100% agree. Very well put, Anna. Thank you. I know this is one of your passions.
It is organization and the productivity. It is one of my many passions. Yes, I love talking about these things, and I know I've been talking a lot. And tomorrow we'll continue with the conversation. So come back, stay tuned. And as promised, at the end of the week, Saturday, we will share a resource with you. So subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you are a regular listener now, we really appreciate you. And we would love to hear from you if there is anything you want us to discuss, if you have any questions. Shoot us a message, a comment, send us an email. We are here for you. And if you are a new listener, welcome. We hope you stay with us. And we are honored, actually, whether you're new or an existing listener, like an OG. We are honored to be part of your journey as a business owner. You're doing something extraordinary into this world, and we're here to support you in any way we can. So stay tuned, subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
See you. Bye, everyone.
Bye, viewers. Bye, everyone.